sex goes on at the end.
You haven't put the collar on, have you?
But he isn't finished. I tell you, first you finished your dog, and then you put on his collar.
Can you stand?
I don't know.
Try. Well?
Wait.
Well?
He's standing.
Where? Where is he? Oh.
There.
Is he gazing up at me?
Yes.
As if he were asking me to go on a walk.
If you like.
Or maybe begging me for a bone. Just leave him there. Imploring me.
I'll leave you.
Is Mother Peg's light on?
Light? How could anyone's light be on?
Extinguished.
Naturally it's extinguished. If it's not on, it's extinguished.
Oh no, I mean Mother Peg.
And naturally she's extinguished. What's the matter with you today?
I'm taking my course. Is she buried?
Buried? Who would have buried her?
You.
Me? Haven't I enough to do without burying people?
Oh, but you'll bury me, of course.
No, I won't bury you.
She was happy once, Mother Peg. She was like a flower in the field.
Me too, were happy once. It's a rare thing to not have been happy once.
Love?
Yes.
Have you not just had enough?
What?
Of this whole thing.
I always had. You not?
And it's the end of the day like any other day.
Always.
I can't leave you.
I know, and you can't follow me.
How shall I know if you've left?
Well, you simply whistle me, and if I don't come running, it means I've left you.
But what if you simply just died in your kitchen?
The result would be the same.
Well, how would I know if you've left or merely died in your kitchen?
Well, sooner or later I'd start to stink.
Oh, you already stink. This whole place stinks of corpses.
The whole universe.
To hell with the universe. Just think of something.
What?
Have an idea. A bright idea. What are you doing?
Having an idea. Ah!
Oh, what a brain. Well?
Wait. Yes, I have it. I set the alarm. If you whistle me and I don't come, the alarm rings and I'm gone, and if it doesn't ring, then I'm dead.
Was that alarm working?
Why wouldn't it be working?
Maybe it's worked too much.
But it's hardly worked at all.
Then perhaps it's worked too little.
I'll go and see. Fit to wake the dead. Did you hear it?
Vaguely.
The end is terrific.
I prefer the middle. Is it time for my painkiller?
No.
It's time for my story. Would you like to listen to my story?
No.
Ask my father if he'd like to listen.
He's asleep.
Wait.
He doesn't want to listen to your story.
Tell him that I'll give him a bonbon.
I want a sugar plum.
He wants a sugar
He'll
plum.
get his sugar plum.
That's a deal.
It's a deal. Do you believe in the life to come?
Mine was always that. Got it that time.
Oh, I'm listening.
Oh, scoundrel! Why do you provoke me?
I didn't know.
Didn't know what?
Well, that'd be you. You promised me a sugar plum?
After the audition.
You swear.
Yes.
On what?
My honor.
2 sugar plums.
1.
Well, one for me, then one for...
1. Silence. Finished. Just nearly finished. There'll be no more speech. There's been something dripping in my head ever since the fontanelles. Splash, splash. Always on the same spot. Perhaps it's a little vein. Maybe a little artery. Enough of that. Back to my story. Where was I? So, it was an extraordinarily bitter day. It was Christmas Eve, but there was nothing extraordinary about that. And well, there was a man at my door, and he asked, "What ill winds blow your way?" And he looked up at me with a black face mingled with dirt and tears. No, don't look at me, don't look at me, I say, and he looks down, mumbling something. Apologies, I presume. I'm a very busy man around the holidays. You know how it is, so come on now. What is the object of this invasion? And it was a very bright day, 50 by the heliometer, and the sun was sinking down towards the land among the dead. And it's my little one, he said. My little girl. As if the sex mattered. And, well, I asked him where he came from, and he named the hole, and I asked him, well, what are you insinuating, that it's still inhabited? No, not a soul except for himself and the child. Assuming the child existed, of course. Well, then I asked him how long it took him to get here. 3 whole days. Good. And in what condition had he left the girl? Deep in sleep. But deep in what sleep? After a while, I offered to take the man into my services. He had struck a chord, and, well, I imagine I wasn't much longer for this world. Well, it'd be nice if I could just die a peaceful and natural death. Well, anyways, in the end, he asked if I would consent to take the child into my care, assuming the girl was still alive, and, well, it was the moment I was really waiting for. I'm afraid I'll be finished with my story, unless I bring in other characters. But where would I find them? Where would I look for them?
Sugar plum?
There's a rat in the kitchen.
A rat? Are there still rats?
In the kitchen there's one.
Have you exterminated him?
Half you disturbed us.
Ah, you can't go far.
No.
Ah, then you'll finish him later.
Sugar plum?
Ah, damn bastard, he doesn't exist.
Not yet.
Sugar plum?
There are no more sugar plums. You'll never get a single more sugar plum.
It's natural. After all, I'm your father. And it's true, if it hadn't been me, it would have been someone else. But that's no excuse. And whom did you come to when you were a small boy frightened of the dark? Your mother? No, me. I hope the day will come when you do need to hear my voice. And you do need me to listen to you. And I'm gone. Just like when you were a frightened boy, afraid of the dark. And I was your only hope. Nell? Nell?
Our rebels have now ended. Is my dog gone?
He's not a real dog. He can't go.
Give him up to me. Ah, dirty brute! What are you doing?
Putting things in order. I'm gonna clear everything away.
Order.
I love order. It's my dream. A world where all would be silent and still, and each thing in its last place under the last dust.
Drop it.
I'll leave you.
No.
What is there to keep me here?
The dialogue. And, well, I've gone on with my story. I've gone on with it quite well.
Well, I never. In spite of everything, you were able to get on with it?
No, not very far. Not very far, but it is better than nothing.
Better than nothing? Is that possible?
Here, I'll tell you how it goes. So, with gratitude, the man asks if he can bring the child with him.
What age?
Tiny.
She would have grown up.
Very likely.
Keep going. Can't you keep going?
That's all. Stop there.
Do you not see how it goes on?
More or less.
Will it not soon be the end?
I'm afraid it will.
You'll make up another.
No. I don't think so. I feel rather drained.
I'll leave you.
Father? What month are we in? Father! Did he hear me?
Yes.
Both times?
Once only.
The first or the second?
He doesn't know.
It must have been the second.
We'll never know.
Is he crying?
Yes.
The dead go fast. What is he doing now?
Eating his biscuit.
Life goes on. Kiss me. Will you not kiss me?
No.
On the forehead.
I won't kiss you anywhere.
Give me your hand at least. Will you not give me your hand?
I won't touch you. I'll leave you.
That's right.
If I don't kill that rat, he'll die.
That's right. Need to play. And, well, we're getting on. You weep, and you weep for nothing, so as much not to laugh, and then little by little, you begin to grieve. It's not even a real dog. And the end is the beginning, and yet you still go on. Perhaps I could go on with my story, and just begin anew, or maybe I could throw myself out into the floor, and then just dig my fingernails into the cracks, and then drag myself forward with my fingers, and then there I'll be, just wondering what could have brought it on, and why it was so long coming. And there I'll be, just on the old shelter floor, surrounded by nothing but silence and stillness. If I can hold my peace, perhaps I could just go with all sound and all motion, and I'll just be done with it. And then I'll have called my father, and I'll have called my daughter, wherever she is. But I'll call her once or twice or maybe 3 times in case she didn't hear me the first or the second. And then she's gone too far. And then all kinds of fantasies begin to happen. That I'm being watched. A rat steps, and then I'll hold my breath, and then I'll wait for that to just mount up to a life, and nothing. Let's just get it over with already. What? Neither gone nor dead.
In spirit only.
Which?
Both.
Gone for me to be dead.
And vice versa.
Sight of here is death. And that rat,
He's got away.
he can't go far, can he?
He doesn't need to go far.
Is it time for my painkiller?
Yes.
Really? Well, good. Give it to me, quick.
There's no more painkiller.
Good. No more painkiller.
No more painkiller. You'll never get any more painkiller.
But that little round box, it was full.
Yes, but now it's empty.
What do I do? What do I do? What are you doing?
Winding up. Let's stop playing.
Never. Just put me in my coffin.
There are no more coffins.
And let it end, just with a bang.
What?
I'm warming up for my last soliloquy. Oh. It's the end. It's the end first, Clove. I don't need you anymore.
Lucky for you, I'll leave you.
Before you go, say something from your heart.
My heart.
Yeah, just say a few words to ponder in my heart.
Your heart.
Yes. Yes. He never spoke to me, but in the end, without even asking me, he asked me a question. The man spoke to me. Just say something from your heart.
I say to myself, sometimes, Clove, you must be better than that if you want them to let you go one day. But I feel too old and too far to form new habits. Good. It'll never change. I'll never go. And suddenly, one day it ends. It changes. I don't understand. It dies, or it's me. I don't understand that either. I ask the words that remain. Morning, sleeping, waking, evening. They have nothing to say. I open the door of the cell and go. I say to myself that the earth is extinguished, though I never saw it lit. It's easy going. When I fall, I'll weep for happiness.
Oh. Nothing.
This is what we call making an exit.
I'm obliged to you, Clove, for your services.
I'll pardon. It is I am obliged to you.
As we are obliged to each other. Clove, one last favor before you leave. Cover me with my sheet. Oh? Good. Need to play. Old Endgame, lost of old. Play and lose and just be done with losing. And then, well, he asked if he could bring the child with him, and it was the moment that I was waiting for. You don't want to abandon her? You want her to be there to bloom while you are withering and to solace your last million last moments? No, I don't blame him. He just doesn't realize. All he knows is hunger and cold and death to crown it all. But you, wherever you are, you need to experience the world nowadays. I put her before her responsibilities. And now it's time. And here we are. Here I am. It's enough. Yes, truly, it's enough. Good, good. Discard. With my compliments. Clove. No, no. Good. Since that's the way we're playing it, let's play it that way. Speak no more of it. Speak no more. Old stature.